Ardingly Vintage and Antique Fair. Exactly here I am today, hunting for some curiosities. Join me and trip with me. Let's see what I'm gonna pick up today. Look guys, this is our first hangar. We just started here and about to head inside to the cellars. There's a lot of stuff here. Compared to that link, this flea market is probably much bigger. It's like Ardingly, it's like International Antique Fair, so here is sellers like from France as well, and many other countries that are close to United Kingdom. Here we have some knives. This one is, I believe, yeah, that's the Russian. For some reason it states MK47, but that's the AK-47 gun knife. And holy moly, that's in quite good condition. Just have a look on the blade, probably never was used as well. Have you seen the price? £80? I think it's not so bad. What do you think? A lot of military stuff here, and I believe here I spotted some lighters as well. As many of you know, I'm collecting lighters. This one is quite interesting one, but that's like Chinese novelty lighter, like in a gas canister. Seller is asking 25 for it. Let's see if we can spot anything else here. Yeah, have some Zippos as well, 25 each. So looks like the seller's main price on the lighter is like 25. This one is Calibri. Again, asking seller for it £25. And what do we have here? Like old measure tapes, old scissors, a lot of very old cameras. By the way, somebody interested in the cameras from this seller, they are £25 each. And does anyone from you know what this thing is? Seller is asking £38 for it. I have no idea, but I only can imagine maybe it's for like, I don't know, making bullets? Is that possible? £15. Again, another novelty lighter. I wish it would be kind of like 3 times bigger, then I would definitely grab it, but if you check eBay or like webs like AliExpress, they're probably selling like for £10-15 there as well. Same size, but yeah, would be nice to have something bigger like this one. Some old clocks, jewelry boxes. They celebrate the millennium, 2000s. It would be nice if it would be like an ashtray for cigars, you know. As I'm collecting ashtrays for cigars as well, so would be nice if this tray would have like this, you know, small cavities where you're putting the cigar, so to make it an ashtray. Some British coins, old ones, but yeah, I can see 5p is there as well, but nothing special so far. On the coins I have decided I will start collecting like old Baltic states countries silver coins, like pre-USSR era. Lovely table lighter, but £25 for it. It's like 5 times more expensive than you actually can expect anyone to pay for it, so I think seller is just trying his luck here. And obviously brooches, ladies love brooches, just have a look how much of them. In general I think every flea market, the most like popular and most stuffed items, it's like brushes. They're like just every flea market, any car boot sale, any like antique fair like this one. A lovely flower vase, I assume, but anyone recognize these markings? Could be English or French, I'm not sure. And just have a look on these lovely thimbles here from Wedgwood for £9 in original box. And here is a single one as well for £9. I obviously love things which come in original boxes, which are old, that just adds the price, but considering you can pay £9 for two, for a pair, or you can pay £9 for a single one. Maybe that single one is a bit more rare than those two. So again, if collectors of thimbles are watching, do let me know in the comments, what do you think? £6 for this lovely lighter. Unfortunately, it's not working. Not giving a spark or anything, so I'll just gonna leave it there. Not worth it to bother on like fixing it. Lovely pictures in the frames, a bit of silver plated stuff. And just have a look on this lovely tobacco pipe. In very good condition. How much they're asking for it? £38, not bad. For a pipe collector, I think that could be a bargain here. Yeah, just trying to spot something.
I think something missing on the back.
Lady thinks something is missing on the back of something. Okay, here we already have Chinese or Japanese ashtray. But not like my piece of cake, to be honest, you know. I love the shape, but not like the picture on it.
How much is this one?
Yeah, a lot of pocket watches here. Again, guys who watches me constantly, you can probably notice there is no AI voiceover today, so yeah, trying to find time to do the voiceovers myself, as many of you have asked. Nobody likes these AI voiceovers, so yeah, we'll try to do my best. Let's see how it goes. Have a lovely key and just have a look. It's probably a lighter, well, or at least something what is left from it, or either it's just some kind of a old replica of the gun. Again, people who watching, collectors of lighters, and who watched my previous videos, I did buy exactly on the same Ardingly Fair, but like 6 or 7 months ago, similar downhill lighter, like a pistol, old one. I think I paid something like £100 for it. But I always dream about the lighter in the cane, you know, not the one that you have to unscrew something and take out the lighter out from it, but the one with some kind of mechanics, which, you know, you press the button, the lighter pops out or sparks a light, something like this, something like really interesting. But so far no luck, but I know there are some. There even are some Ronson ones, but they're very rare ones. You can't even find them online, unfortunately. That's why I keep hunting, hopefully one day. But yeah, this cane is definitely interesting, but again, I believe seller was asking over than £300 for it, so I'll leave it there for someone else for now. Again, a bit of coins. As I said, we are still in the first hangar. This place is just massive. I will try to show you as much as I can. So if you are enjoying antiques, vintage and retro stuff, then Make sure you stick around, and as always in every video, I mean like at the end of each video, I gonna show you all my finds, everything I picked up today, so make sure to stay tuned. £20 for a box with the rocks, probably something related to geology. A lovely tea or coffee pair, Bradwell, bone china, Longport, England. They look very tiny and like they're quite nice, I believe, as well. And it's like 5 pairs. These ones are smaller ones. Not sure they have, no, they actually have some kind of marking, made in England, it's saying. Some beechwood plates. Lovely figurine. By the way, maybe anyone who's watching is collecting figurines. If so, do let me know in the comments which one exactly you're collecting, so next time I'm around on the flea market I will try to show you more exactly of those things what you're interested in. Because I know there is many stuff who collecting like figurines, like porcelain figurines of dogs and just some animals as well. Some vintage retro watches. Let's have a look if there is something good here. I was thinking about the watches myself as well, and I'm just thinking maybe to not to collect only like lighters and ashtrays and a bit of silver coins, but to collect like some old retro watches as well. But probably thinking of like Soviet watches. I don't know why, I just really like that era. And I think there is like so many varieties of the Soviet watches that collection could grow quite quickly, and that would be something, I don't know, I think I could be interested in. Okay, here we have table, everything for a £5. Have a look on this brooch with dragon. Trying to see if there is any silver markings, but unfortunately there isn't, so yeah, I can't see any. That would be a steal if that would be a silver brooch. Could probably just take it and resell it. As I mentioned, this table everything is a £5. Yeah guys, I will show you time to time watches, but again I'm not an expert yet. As I said, I'm just planning to start, so still need to probably investigate, read some books, understand what to look for. So if you do have any advices, don't be shy, just drop me a comment where to start from. Here we have compass, some boxes. That's probably cigarette cases as well. Some lovely silver spoons. I know a lot of people are collecting silver spoons as well. In general, I believe on this flea market, every item can find an owner, you know. Like people are collecting so many stuff, and sometimes you can think, oh, it's so weird to collect, like for example these butterflies, yeah. But on another note, I'm collecting lighters, somebody collecting coins, somebody collecting watches. By the way, drop me a comment in if you are a collector, what you're collecting. Would be nice to see what all of us are collecting who is into the antiques. I know some people are just resellers. They're just buying stuff and selling to collectors. Oh, and look, here we have Parker pens in original boxes. £18 each. Fountain pen. But again, considering they're in original boxes, I think that's kind of fair price. I don't know, I'm not into the pens, but if anyone watching, do let me know. Just let's have a look. Yeah, it is a fountain pen. So it's actually 3 of them in original boxes, 18 pounds each, and they do look quite old. So I'm not an expert, but I do think it's a fair price, and probably if you would buy all 3 of them, what we would have there, I think for 50 pounds we could make a deal. What do you think? Oh, this old Seconda, only 3 pounds by the way. I think that could be as well a good investment, but the seller have just mentioned to another buyer just in front of me that all of them need some repairs, unfortunately. Yeah, and I'm just trying to see if this ring is a silver. It does state silver, see? Yeah, just trying to zoom in, but yeah, it does say silver. So it's quite nice, lady silver ring, even with some diamond inside. Not sure how expensive is that diamond. It could be not, but you never know. There is only one way to find out, to buy it and to bring it to, I don't know, jewelry shop. Can they check it there? Regency, bone china. Another lovely set of cups, teacups. And have a look here, we have how many? 22 pounds, this Russian kind of very small jewelry box. And guys, you will never guess what it is for. This huge thing, just have a look, I will zoom it in. Foot bath. Handmade, 275 pounds, just look how beautiful it is. To wash your feet. Isn't that amazing? 275 pounds, but it's in perfect condition. Foot bath, I would never think it's for a, you know, to wash your feet. I was thinking it's maybe for a soup, for a huge family, but nope. That's a foot bath. That was quite surprising, to be honest. Okay, we are out from the first hangar. Going now outside. It's so many sellers outside, I don't know how many times it will take me to go around all of them, but as I said, I will try to do my best and will show you as much as possible. And by the way, here outside is like this kind of huge tents as well. Like each seller have their own small shop, so that's quite nice. This table, everything 3 pounds. Have this whiskey flask. You can put your whiskey in, 3 pounds, quite good price. Again, have some porcelain plates in good condition, but again they're like single. Don't have pair of them, I believe that's why they're selling them like 3 pounds each. Because you can't match, you know, a set or something. Going inside another tent, just have a look how many coins is here. Some doll remains, legs as well. Wow, that's a huge scissors. No idea what you can use them for. 28 pounds. Some kind of huge lipstick. And here we have a lovely dog with some kind of button that I believe should, I don't know, should it bark? I don't think it should bark, considering how old it is. This button probably doing something else. Yeah, another thing I like on this Ardingly compared to Deathlink, it's the item size. It's like you have furniture and there's this item you just seen there, just huge items here. As well as paintings, just have a look. piece of art is like, it's massive, massive. You can buy massive items here, not only like collectibles and stuff, it's everything. I do recommend visiting Ardingly. And just look at this Aladdin's lamp, again huge, and it's only £75, so you can find quite nice items for pretty much affordable prices as well, considering Antiques Market isn't very like cheapest one. But again, you need to shop around, you need to know your stuff, and you always bargain with the sellers. Again, look at these chairs, they're lovely. These are for ink, I believe. Not sure what that gentleman in the middle does. You can lift him obviously, but let me see if that's silver or no, that engraving doesn't state silver or anything related to that. Uncap, Vera Porcellana. Could be Spain or Italy, what do you think? I like these pairs because like you have a cup holder and then the actual cup inside as well from porcelain. Some kind of necklaces. So necklaces I know they're old, but sellers often miss the exactly this long locking bit. Not sure how do you call it correctly in English, but the locking bit, and it can state silver as well. So that could be time to time a bargain to pick up. Obviously, if you are into the resale. If you're buying for yourself, that I believe that's nice as well, but exactly for resale, if you're buying this kind of stuff, then make sure you always check for the engravings, if you can see some silver marks there, because on these kind of small things sellers do miss them quite often. Another seller with a bit of military stuff. Yeah, amount of scissors they're selling on these flea markets is, I think you can even compare to amount of brushes they're selling. It's just quite a lot. Okay, here I think I spotted something interesting. Just have a look on this Christmas Coca-Cola train station. I think that could be very good for a resale. I seen them online before, but only like few of them, and they're fetching prices like from 100-120 pounds. So I think I will go back to and we'll have a look at the train station a bit closer, just after these lovely lighters. 15 pounds for this pocket Ronson. This one is quite nice in original box, but again priced straight away 20 pounds. I have quite a bit of them, so lighters wise I'm already looking for something really special. I'm not already grabbing everything what I see. So yeah, let's check out this train station. Is it worth a resale? They're selling it like for 20 pounds only, so that could be quite a bit of profit there. But yeah, unfortunately you see it's broken. Like the glass frame underneath it. Yeah, you can't really resell a broken stuff. Well, you can, but you won't be able to get a full price. So even if I can resell it, I don't think it will go over like, I don't know, 25 probably. So it's definitely not worth it. So let's check out this old camera. Yeah, looking on the brands, nothing special. And just have a look how many lovely painting is here. As I said, it's just massive flea market with massive items, not only the collectibles. And I'm sure, just have a look, full field of paintings. And I'm sure you can find something. Could be something rare in one of them, a real treasure, who knows. Need to be an expert, but it's impossible to be an expert in everything, right? Oh, hopefully I didn't break anything. That thing just fall down from here. So that's some kind of a compass with a mirror on the back of it. Or is that a magnifying glass on the back? Not sure. A bit of wedgewood. I don't know about the wedgewood. It's, I don't know. It's again, it's a lot of wedgewood, and prices go over like from couple of pounds to hundreds, thousands. So how to spot a rare wedgewood? I'm not sure, to be honest. Alright, here we have some military medals. So this seller actually might have some interesting collectibles, I believe. You can see a lot of small bits and pieces. Here we have some silver tableware. Pocket watches. Okay, here I see the lighters. Have Zippos, but I think I spotted one Ronson pen lighter. If it's in good condition and price is right, definitely worth checking it out. Sorry mate, can I have a look on that pen? This one.
You got?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it is Ronson, so let's have a look if me. Oh,
25 on it.
it's 25 pounds.
Not as far as I know. I think it's, I don't know what the top bit seems to seized up a little bit. Maybe they've ever been used. Just
Yeah, unfortunately it's broken. Oh yes, it's broken here.
is it broken?
Yeah, probably should be some kind of attachment as well, and it's pulling it down, unfortunately. Okay, that's cool.
No
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. I thought it is, but unfortunately you've seen everything. Yeah, the mechanism itself is broken, so not worth it, because I'm not sure on these pen lighters you can even find parts to replace them, and parts will cost the same price as the lighter. So for 25 you can catch good deals online as well on similar items, so we'll leave it there. And just check out this orange retro clock, is quite nice. I'm not sure, but based on the cartoons I think that's some kind of diver's helmet. What do you think? To keep you underwater, protect from the pressure. Wow, this old pocket watch definitely looks very old, but oh, unfortunately glass is broken. Let's have a look if I can open it. Yeah, you can see the mechanism inside, what is quite nice, but no markings, nothing, so not sure how special they are. Like who's the maker and so on. Yeah, and it's not only the glass is broken, I tried to rotate the mechanism and it's not responding, unfortunately. Some kind of old aluminium toy. What they're asking, 49 pounds for it. It does look quite old, you can even turn the key and probably that gentleman on the horse will start moving around the table. But yeah, these massive items, they're just surprising me how sellers are bringing probably on huge lorries or on the vans, unloading it the day before. £10, some kind of tin. I believe that's a Saint Georgie, or how is correct? Something like that, I believe, if I remember correctly again. Sorry if I misspelled that, but Holy Bible. I do meet them quite a lot on the flea markets, these old antique Bibles. Oh, and here I can see a T-Rex. Have a look, looks quite nice. Obviously not a real one. A real one would be already in the museum, sold for quite a good amount of money. Here we have a table lighter in the tape, but that's not even like antique one, to be honest. Probably from 90s. That's, well, from 90s it's still like what, 35 years old? 35. That's quite interesting sculpture of a bird. Oh, and have a look on this lovely tobacco pipe. Some kind of African or Indian guy. In quite good condition, I would say. Obviously was used. But again, what I like about these old tobacco pipes, it's like most of them are coming in original, like a case, original box. Same like this one. If you think about the new pipes, all of them just come like in a, sometimes like in a bag or sometimes with nothing. But these ones all are in original boxes. Okay guys, question for you. Maiden PRC. What is this? Have some kind of clock, have buttons. I don't know, is that some kind of microphone there as well? But yeah. Some kind of technology. Here we have, I believe, Trenchard Iter for £35. Again, a bit overpriced in my opinion. I know there is a lot of collectors exactly of like Trenchard lighters, but I do like a bit more modern ones. And again, speaking of which, have a look on these massive sculptures. I don't know, you can probably even put some lights on top of them and put in front of your house if you have a huge house. They would look amazing. I don't know if that's some kind of a torturing equipment or what is that. Even have some kind of engraving in it, but you press the button, it grabs you, and you probably, that's it, you're hooked. Vintage ladies bags. Again, by the looks of it, looks like they're made of leather. Candle holders. A lot of tableware, and most of it, by the looks of it, is silver plated. That's a lovely box. Probably used to be used like for sugar or salt. £35. Like a vase, maybe for candies, for sweets. and here I was hoping I catch a jackpot. It's a lovely Jeep lighter. You have an apartment when you can store your cigarettes. You have an ashtray, like a small trailer behind you, and it should work. There is a trigger on the side like a key. See, if you press it, the bonnet kind of should open and spark a light, but unfortunately it's stuck or broken. Online they go for 160, 180. I'm still trying to buy one like live on the flea market for up to £100. That's the price I'm ready to pay for it, because everybody loves a bargain, right? Why should you pay a full price when you can buy online with guarantees? If something, you can return it always. But when you're buying on the flea market, if something is not right or you didn't check it properly when buying, you can't really find the seller and ask for a return, even if you meet him on the next fair, you know. And that's why I think if you're buying on a flea market, you always need to be happy with the price. If it's cheaper than online, good, but again, always bargain. Try to make the price even better, because sellers always have their margin there, and they always have their margin for a bargain as well. Everybody loves a bargain. So I'm sure you always would be able to make a deal. Of course there are some sellers that don't really like it, but I'm not sure why they are in the business there, to be honest. Come on, if something is priced like £10, obviously you have your 25% profit in there, and you're ready to go down by 25%. So that's your actual price. If you're a seller and you tell the price is tenner and somebody pays you a tenner, happy days. You just made probably 5 times of the actual price of the item, and that's your profit. But otherwise, yeah, some kind of sculpture of, I don't know, gold mine, coal mine. Wow, and just have a look on this clock. Probably used to be placed on top of the fireplace with 2 small vases on the side. Coins, but looking on their condition, looks like there was like somebody going around with the metal detector and digging them out. Some rings, earrings, again brooches, and a lot of jewelry. Here we have a sign that it's a private land and better to keep out. But I do see some lighters with the seller as well. Some kind of casino style, this one. A roulette. Oh, that's how it opens. Oh, and it's a windproof, so that's quite new one. Oh, and even this camera one is a new one. They are like old ones from 60s, 70s. The petrol and gas ones, but this one is definitely some Chinese replica. And here we have Russian doll with Russian presidents. We have Boris Yeltsin in quite good condition. Let's see who's inside. That's Gorbachev. Yeah, and then you have all the rest. Moscow 99. So it's from 1999 from Moscow. A lovely souvenir from Russia. Oh, and look what we do have here. Just have a look on this lovely cat sitting under the lamp, which actually is a lighter, see? I have one of these, only with the red lamp. Sorry mate, how much is this one?
£40.
Oh my god, £40?
Ivanus table lighter.
Yeah, I know it's Ivanus table lighter, but not for a 40 quid. For my previous one with the red lamp, I believe seller was asking something like 18 pounds and we ended up on 12. I think I paid 12 pounds for it. And that's a fair price. But not 40, not paying 4 times more. If it would be the first one I seen, then maybe yes. But again, I already have a bit of experience and knowledge and know the prices of lighters on the market, so yeah, it felt like it's no point to offer him any different price, you know. And here we have Calibri cigarette case together with the integrated lighter. That's quite cool. Online they're selling like for 15-20 pounds, so if it's a tenner I'm definitely gonna take it, but unfortunately they see one of the holders here is broken. I believe it's missing a spring or something. Lovely Calibri monopole, but still.
How much is this one?
Need to find out the price. 50 pounds. £50. Okay. Didn't expect that high. I was expecting 20 maximum, but not 50. A little samurai sword. Probably was used to make a harakiri or something. What do you think? Wow, actually I was thinking this is some kind of a thingy for cosmetics, but see there is some kind of mechanism inside as well, opening smaller and bigger holes as well. So if any one of you know what is it, do let me know please. Because I was thinking it's for makeup or stuff, but now I'm not sure. Another lovely Russian jewelry box. This one for 24. But does not have any signatures of the, because usually on them you have signatures exactly of the authors of people who done the painting, because all of them are handmade, so I believe that is a replica. And just check out this pocket knife. Do you see the engraving? It's like a small gun on it. So what do you think? Is that a rare one? Is that something worth buying? Yeah, small pocket watch, but broken unfortunately. Alright, here we have coins. One shilling. Yeah, coins is definitely something big. If you're into coins, I think I probably already mentioned in the beginning of the video, the best way to start collecting coins is just to start from some kind of country and from some kind of time frame. Let's say England, 90s, I don't know, beginning of 1910 until 1950s, and then you're collecting coins from this time frame, and then when you have your collection full, then you going further, expanding. You can't just start collecting and going around the flea markets or online and buying every single coin, you know. The best option is to start collecting is definitely to decide
How much are your lighters?
where you're starting from.
That's why I'll start getting them all out. Always looked at them.
Well, these gentlemen over here have a lot of lovely lighters, I tell you.
Is there anything you're interested in, or?
I am definitely interested in few of them,
Well, maybe some of them, yeah.
especially the ones in the original boxes. Unfortunately, piezo button on this one is broken, but again, considering original box, that's depending on the price, of course, that could be a steal. Here we have a gas Ronson lighter. Box is a bit damaged, but still. Oh, and here we are. For this one I was hunting for ages, guys. A Ronson pen lighter, this time in perfect condition. Yep, the pen is there. And the best part, original box. And I am sure in that box that accessories apartment is full as well, hopefully. Here is a lovely Calibri. I have one of them, but not in such a perfect condition and without the original box. So that's something I would be interested as well. So yeah, I think we need to speak prices here. Well, this Ronson is quite nice as well, but I already have few of these ones in original boxes as well, so I'll
How much
leave it.
for the pen, mate?
This one?
Yeah.
30.
And the Calibri one?
I can do that one for tenner. 99p cheaper than it was now.
So Calibri is £10 and the pen, Ronson pen, is 40. Need to consider what would be his best price. What do you think? Let's check that accessories apartment first. It's full, guys. 2 gas balloons and ink cartridges for the pen as well.
You don't get the last fair thinking someone stole it. Yeah. I kept thinking I know who that was. 9 fingers.
Which would be your best deal if I take both?
£40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
£40 for both. So Calibri comes like a bonus. Or we just save a tenner, that's quite good.
Look through them. Pulling stuff out of the van. Thank you
Here
very
you go.
much. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good one.
I think that's probably one of the best buys today, guys. Just a reminder, all my finds I will review at the end of the video, so make sure you watch till the end. Wow, this one was cool. Especially that pen one and that Calibri in original box, presentation box. Oh, can't be happier. But we are just halfway, so let's keep hunting. That's probably air rifles. Some old gaming consoles. As well are a lot of collectors of retro gaming stuff. An old cash machine. Or like a cashier. How is correct? Cashier. Yeah, cash machine is the one that's giving you cash. This one is cashier. Have some small rounds and pocket lighters, but I have plenty of those ones. Nothing special. So we keep searching. Wow, have a look. It doesn't have any markings, but that painting is amazing, I think. Wow, quite huge sets here. You have a T-purse like this. Let's have a look what it says. Paragon. By appointment to Her Majesty the Queen. a lot of porcelain, and all of it looks beautiful. If I would just have a bit of a bigger house where I could store all these antiques, I would definitely be buying much more. But even with the lighters, you might think they are small, but you need a lot of space management. I already have like 4 or 5 boxes full, plus my collector shelf where I put the best ones. So yeah, it's not easy. Plenty of tableware, even had some swords over there. But didn't film it because seller wasn't happy I'm around with the phone filming, so had to go. Here is something interesting. It does say Ronson, but that's obviously something modern. See, it's windproof. And the boxes as well, like here and now. No markings that it's Ronson. Well, no idea about that lighter. Had to do some research, and next time maybe I will know a bit more about it. Cigarette case. Again, I'm collecting cigarette cases, guys. I don't know if you're aware, I had some good ones bought in previous videos, some Soviet ones. I grabbed for a $5 each. I bought 2 of them. So if you haven't watched that video yet, make sure you do. But yeah, I'm still dreaming about the silver one, silver cigarette case. I've seen few of them, but in standard styles, you know, the standard plain ones, English ones. But I don't know, I want something special that would look unordinary, I would say. Another unbranded lighter, and here just checking out on this box full of watches. We'll show you few. If you notice something special that is worth picking up, do let me know. What do you think about these Breitlinks? Obviously a copy, but they do feel like solid and heavy. Here we have some kind of Loros. So it's like a mix of new ones, old ones, some Timex watches as well. So I wonder how seller is deciding on the price of this box. When the buyer does most of the jobs, he digs out something good, and then seller checks it out and says, oh yeah, this one is actually expensive, you know. Here we have some change, old British pounds. Who's not aware, if you're watching not from England, you probably might think our pounds are still looking the same, but they're actually have corners now. They're not just round pounds anymore. So round ones are already considered like a collectible item. Yeah, that's when I was speaking about the plain English cigarette cases. Most of them look like this one, even the silver ones. But I'm after something special. Spades, diamonds, some kind of game, most likely. Yeah, trying to see. Yeah, that's actually a Cartier watch. Could be even original. A lot of military knives again, like hunting knives as well, not only soldier ones. Here I believe will be a seller of military stuff. You have all these kind of badges in small box, like 25 pounds. Here have some kind of rings as well, 25 pounds each. £4 for this kind of a coin. But the best thing is this one. If you are into the medals, look, it have all the documentation, like the history of the medal. Have all kind of copies, and that's obviously makes the price of the medal much more higher when you have the history behind it. The hardest thing always is obviously to prove it. And when you have printed stuff like this and actual paperwork with the serial number matching the medal, that's when the money talks. And yeah, as I said, military stuff here, guys. Who's into military, pay attention please, in case if you spot something interesting and worth picking up. Yeah, wasn't a lot of that military stuff, but I mean, like, didn't have guns and things. And here we have a bit of silver. Let's have a look. What do we have here? The 2015 one was Oz Silver Britannia and 5 Oz Silver Bullion Bar. An interesting thing about it, the Silver Britannia is inside the Bullion Bar. What makes this a 5 Oz. I just said I'm into collecting silver coins. Britannia coins, obviously it's more about investing into the silver. And considering current silver prices, they're just jumping up and down. I don't know if you're following, but lately prices was over $100 per troy ounce. Now they're back to $80, I believe. And again, on Britannians, obviously you're paying some premium on top, like 20% if you're buying from directly from Royal Mint. Obviously Facebook groups are, you can buy, I believe, with 10-15% of premium, but at the moment the market is very uncertain, so not a lot of people selling, but as well as always people trying to buy, especially now on the dip. I believe my latest Britannias which I bought, they costed like £80 per ounce. So I just bought them exactly before the price went up, and now its price is back pretty much, as I said, $80 per ounce. So exactly the amount I invested. I didn't earn anything yet, but I didn't lose anything yet as well on them, so still a good investment. Keeps a bit of my money safe. Okay guys, here we have quite a bit of lighters. I even might pick up something. So that's an old Barclays lighter in working condition, but condition of itself, as you can see, a lot of tears. I have one very similar one, but in much better condition. So yeah, I a bit missed this stall here, so let's check it out truly to be sure I don't miss something very interesting. Yeah, I think I'm going back to this spot over here with the lighters. Oh, here we have a strikers. A lovely dancing lady. That's a striker. This bottle here is a striker as well. I'm not into the strikers yet, but I think that's probably the next step I will do after the lighters, because strikers, that's something that was before the lighters. So you take out the striker from the bottle and then strike it up through that thingy there. Whoa, that's unexpected. That night actually is a lighter. And look, here is another one. Is that one a lighter as well? Yeah, exactly the same mechanics, only this second one is a bit bigger. Wow, and this second one is a musical box as well. And what about this guy over here? Oh, there is something in his helmet. A bit more simple. It's just a lighter like pushed inside, I believe. You unscrew it and there you have like a wheel to strike a fire, but yeah, these two knights definitely something. This one says Malta, but underneath it does say made in Germany. So the smaller one is 45. Oh, I'm just trying to think about the deal because I want both of them. Small one is 45, big one is 68. So that's 113 for both. But yeah, I definitely need both of them, considering one is a musical box as well. And what can be a better lighter than a lighter with the music inside?
Sorry. What would be your best price if I take both?
We got 14. Oh, 68 and 8. Well, 100, I guess, for the two.
We should do 80.
I bought somebody's collection and I did pay quite well for it. 90, but that would be it.
85?
No.
No. Okay, I'll do 90. Yeah.
Guys, 90, you heard everything by yourself. 90 is quite good. That's 23 pounds saved. So I think that's a good deal. We can count it like each night costed us 45.
30, 50, 70, 90.
Yeah, the lovely lady seller will pack it in the bubble wrap for us. And yeah, I think that's quite an amazing deal. As always, I will show them
Here you go.
more closer. We will have a look in more details at the end of the video. We'll check all our finds from today. But so far, all of them are amazing.
Perfect. Thank you.
What are these lovely?
Yeah, I see.
Yep, feel free, look at them all, and they're between 15 to 25 pounds.
Okay, that's cool.
Depending on the carving and the quality.
Thank you.
Here we have lovely netskis. It's this kind of small wooden figurines with the small hole where you can hang them onto something. They used to be very popular back in the day. All these Chinese era style. Not sure they are still popular, and these ones, they look quite modern as well, so I believe that's a modern carving. Wow, this chessboard looks amazing. Have a look on the figures. I believe they're made from iron. They're quite heavy and very unusual ones. And as well this like monolith chessboard as well, made from natural stone. That's quite cool. And here we have tray, everything for 10 pounds in these trays. Can you spot a bargain here? As always, a lot of brushes, some kind of coins, even some lighters not in the best condition. Yeah, this one is unfortunately broken. This one was picked out from something. And have a look on this Bank of England £10 banknote, and there is a fiver as well. I don't know why they're in gold color. Maybe somebody who's watching can share your thoughts with us. Not sure what they used to for. Another some, well, these ones look quite old, but the writings on them is so small I can barely read, to be honest. So this one is like Lesma or Vesma. As I said, in this trace everything seller is for £10, so if you do see here a bargain, do let me know in the comments. Pocket watches, necklaces. What about this one? Curen, Suren. Never heard of it, of this brand, to be honest. So not gonna try my luck. Oh, by the way, that's the photo camera lighter I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I know.
The one that was a replica, Chinese replica. Here we have the original one in original box. I have few of them, and to be honest, £22 is a bit of a quadrupled price for it. Okay, considering the box, you're okay to pay up to a tenner if you live in England. If you live in Europe, in original box, never pay over a fiver, because Europe is full of them. Quite weird, says Barclays, but does look like a Ronson lighter, so most likely from the same era, like 50s, 60s, 70s.
This one.
Well, this watch is at least working, which is positive. This one, what we have here, Relight, if I read it correctly. And this one, Accurist. Guys, I do hope you enjoyed my real voiceover, not an AI this time, so do let me know in comments if it's much better like this. Guys, you've seen it all by yourself, and now the best part. Let's see what I picked up today. Just have a look on these lovely items I picked up today. I think we're gonna start with this lovely box Ronson. Just have a look on this lovely case. Amazing condition. And inside we have this lovely lighter pen, Ronson Varaham pen lighter. The most thing that makes me happy is that this box over here is full set of accessories. 2 gas balloons, then we have a brush as well, and as well we have ink cartridges for the pen as well. The spare one. The one is inside, as you've seen on the video. I did check it out. So just check out this condition of this pen, it's just amazing. Obviously it's nice, you can use this lighter as well like a pen, but it's just gorgeous, I think. I have few of pen lighters in my collection, but this is the first Ronson pen lighter in my collection. That obviously makes me even more happy. You can see piezo button is working, only gas is missing, so one of the spare ones definitely going inside. But as well, as I said, just look at the condition. Most likely never been used. Probably was bought like a present and gifted to someone and that person never used it. And again, let's check out this lovely Calibri one now. The best part, all packaging is intact. Original box, the cardboard box as well. And now I'm gonna show you the lighter condition. It's almost perfect. There is only one bit. Have a look, this one bit over here have a little small scratch, but in general the lighter is in perfect condition. The image, this painting is just amazing as well. Lovely small Calibri electric. piezo button is working, so you just need to top it up with the gas and it will work amazing. I think it's gonna go straight away in the shelf, exactly in this box. As you can see, even original price tags is on, $10.95. The funny thing was, seller was saying like he will sell Calibri for a 10, so that's already 95p discount. And for the pen he wanted £40, and we made a deal, both of these lighters I paid £40. And if you're gonna check these Ronson pen lighters on eBay, if I'm not wrong, they're selling between, well, the prices are starting with £80 plus, but it's very hard to find the one with the full accessory box. So let's check out this my lovely knight that's joining my collection as well. As you can see, it's made in Germany. Weltzunder Modereliter. The best thing that makes me happy is this mechanics of the lighter. As you can see, it even sparks, so it's fully working. All you need is some petrol inside. Lovely knight joining my collection. Oh, sorry, it does lost his shield. Let's put it back. Yeah, it's weird it says Malta, but underneath it does say it's made in Germany, so it's maybe some kind of old souvenirs that used to be made in Germany and then shipped to Malta. And now the second one, a bit bigger one, and not just a lighter but a musical box as well. Just check him out. Very similar mechanics like with the previous one. It sparks, so fully works. And yeah, as you can see, here is the lovely musical box. Let's see if I can make him sound or play a melody for us. What do you think? I think it's definitely a bargain, considering I paid... Oh, by the way, here's the melody. Sounds amazing. And as you see, for both of these Germany nights I paid £90. Big one with the musical box was 68 and the smaller one was for 45, and we made the deal with the seller for £90. I pick out both. So yeah guys, do let me know in the comments which of today's finds you like the most. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you loved the finds. Flea market definitely was today worth it, so make sure you subscribe, like this video, and as always, I see you next week in the new episode. And as always, I wish you all to find your treasure.